Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.
According to the Days of Our Lives spoilers preview video for the week of February 10th to 14th, EJ DiMera will find Ava Vitale in captivity, and Chanel Dupree DiMera will deliver some baby news. Here's what Days viewers can expect to see next as Holly Jonas and Tate Black plan for their first-time passion. Johnny DiMera brings Chanel breakfast in bed and wishes her a happy Valentine's Day as the opening scene of DOOL's weekly advertisement. It also shows Steve and Kayla Johnson enjoying a wonderful celebration. According to previews for Days, Julie Williams will feel a little down during the romantic holiday without Doug Williams, but Doug Williams III will cheer her up with a bouquet. In addition, EJ will be shocked to find Ava tied up at the Blake residence, where he will also encounter Rachel Blake, also known as the Woman in White. The notion that EJ appears to have seen a ghost will be discussed later by Kristen DiMera. As a result, EJ will confess to seeing Kristen's mother, allowing her to discover that he has been surveilling the Blake household. If his sister agrees to remain silent about hostage Rafe Fernandez, then EJ might agree to remain silent regarding Kristen's mother and hostage Ava. According to teasers for other days, Tate will want to spend Valentine's Day with Holly and will propose that they do everything she desires. Holly and Tate will arrange to have their first sexual encounter since Holly will believe that Tate already knows what she wants to do. Tate got into the baby situation he is in because, of course, he had already put Sophia Choi to bed. Pregnant Sophia might manage to divert Tate's focus and ruin his romantic evening with Holly. Holly herself might be apprehensive, particularly after Maggie Kyriakis asks directly if her granddaughter intends to sleep with Tate tonight. Maggie may feel under pressure to move this fast quickly because Tate already had an affair with Sophia, but she will want to have an open conversation with Holly. When she returns to Chanel, she will tell Johnny that she still has a strong desire to become a mother, and he will support her as soon as he receives information. Now that they are back together, Johnny and Chanel are eager to start a family. Stay tuned for more predictions on the challenging path ahead, as spoilers for Days of Our Lives indicate that Chanel and Johnny's plans may encounter some obstacles. Here are the spoilers for Monday, February 10th, 2025's episode of Days of Our Lives. Fans can anticipate that Brady Black will get assistance from Steve Johnson in his search for Ava Vitale in the upcoming episode. The Woman in White is facing Kristen DiMera. EJ DiMera is confronted by Jada Hunter. In addition, Belle Black receives disturbing news from Paulina Price. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming Peacock soap opera episode as you continue reading. Brady Black and Steve Johnson come together. Brady will be determined to find Ava in Monday's episode. Steve, who is aware that Ava isn't in Hong Kong thanks to Trip Johnson, will assist Brady. The Woman in White and Rachel Black did not anticipate that particular loose end. Will Steve and Brady have a lead as they search for Ava? Steve might ask a few of Black Patch's IT specialists to decipher Ava's message. The finding of Kristen DiMera. She'll find something startling with Kristen. When Rachel fled, Kristen discovered her at the old Blake home at the conclusion of Friday's episode. When Kristen discovered Ava bound on the couch, she was appalled. After trying to liberate her, Kristen gave up. Kristen then turned to look at the Woman in White. Kristen will probably be persuaded to remain silent and leave Ava alone. Rachel will also need to be protected by Kristen. Brady has options beyond simply sending his daughter to treatment if he learns of Rachel's crime. EJ DiMera versus Jada Hunter. Jada is focusing on obtaining answers despite her confusion, embarrassment, and heartbreak. Jada's top priority is to clear her name of being a corrupt police officer. Steve came up with a theory after speaking with Jada. You can anticipate Jada confronting EJ in Monday's episode. Jada will accuse EJ of framing her, according to previews for Days of Our Lives. Unsettled Belle Black. Paulina will give Belle some disturbing news on Monday, February 10th. This might have a direct bearing on Jada and EJ. Could Belle discover that EJ fabricated evidence to implicate Jada while she was sleeping with the enemy? Will Belle's emotional attachment to EJ put her in a challenging situation? Perhaps Belle will discover that EJ has a plan to remove her from the district attorney's office. In any event, the love/hate relationship between Belle and EJ may intensify. On Monday, February 10th, 2025, which narrative are you most excited to see? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Although some, like Bonnie, seem a little worse for wear, it appears that the performers, producers, director, and writer all made it through the body and soul stalker plot. However, this has left many fans wondering, what was the point if everything will simply return to how it was before the soap within a soap existed? Even Whitley appears to be able to get away with a little slap on the wrist and some empathy from Abe. Although Paulina didn't fully grasp, others, including her husband, appeared to do so. When it comes to the sometimes emotional relationship between daytime soap operas and their fans, viewers may have shown a surprising amount of empathy and understanding. Whitley told Abe that he destroyed the one thing that kept her going after her husband and all of her animals passed away, before she once more lost all sense of reality. She saw body and soul as life, and he was unable to comprehend what that meant to her. And Zanny recognized that in the recaps comments section on Wednesday. They stated, even though this plot is ridiculous, there are some parts that are kind of believable, and I feel sorry for Whitley. There were people who had lost loved ones at the VA where I used to work, and they looked forward to seeing their stories every day. When his TV time was taken away for whatever reason, one person completely lost it and, under the influence of adrenaline, ripped the TV off the wall and slammed it on the ground. Shannon Gabriel concurred, saying, I am still with the VA and see this quite a bit honestly. I think it's everywhere that people become a part of the stories they like. The unfortunate truth is that Whitley's obsession with the soap opera overtook her own life, demonstrating how frequently this can and does occur. Overall, the narrative is really awful, but I'm glad Abe handled her with respect and not humiliation since he understood how she felt. Additionally, Whitley was maybe too familiar to individuals who have worked in the soap industry on Reddit. Jaded_lab_1539 revealed, I worked on a soap opera for a short time many years ago, and we were inundated with death threats from psychos like this.
I was transported back to those times by this.
There are actual people like Whitley, and actors and soap opera writers encounter them every day. Giraffe Girl of Zuri went on to say, I worked on 2 soap operas in the 1990s, and I absolutely agree with you. I had to assist in preventing one of the performers from being stalked. The man was insane. So perhaps the point was the story itself, if nothing else. Or perhaps not. To be honest, we have no idea. Whether it was a critical look at daytime and its viewers or a love letter. To them depends on the viewer. In any case, the stalker plot is finished and body and soul will follow shortly.